Hey, what's going on, guys? Archer Mark here. I'm back with another Star Wars action figure review. Now, I ran out of new stuff to review, so I thought I would turn the clock back a little bit and review this little older figure, which I just recently got in a trade with Star Wars fan Tommy. So this is the Season 3 AHSOKA Tano. Really awesome figure. I'm glad I finally was able to find this. Let's see. I usually don't keep the card backs on the Clone Wars, but since this came from Belgium, which is where Tommy is from, and it's a foreign card back, I thought I would hang on to this. So we'll give you a look. Very cool image of Ahsoka with her new outfit. We got the Star Wars The Clone Wars logo. And let's see, flip it over. And let's see, we got the other figures in the wave, which I have all these figures. And pretty sure I have reviews on all of them. Which, in fact, yeah, I should have reviews on all these figures. These are kind of old by now. But, yeah, the Anakin, the Aqua Droid, LS, the Commander Wolf, and the LS and the Aqua Droid, I believe they've re-released recently. So there's another chance of getting those figures. And we have, let's turn this off for a second. We got a cool image of Ahsoka from one of the episodes she appears in. There's an image of the figure, very cool. And again, you have all the various languages. So, let's see. Ahsoka grows in skill and experience as the war continues. That's it. That's all the description you have. And it's just all in different languages. And you go down, you get your battle game, card info, Hasbro.com, Clone Wars, so on. Okay, so there's your packaging. Real quick, with the accessories, we'll send the figure stand, and you have the battle game card. It's the old style. Definitely, the newer version of the cards are definitely better, I think. A little bit. There you go. Either I lost the game die or he just didn't send the game die, but that's okay. I can live without a game die. I have one or two hanging around. Anyway, let's get on to the figure. Really nice figure. We'll give you my usual 360 close-up, up and down. Front. Spin around. And very nice. Great paint work. Great detailing, so on. They did such a great job with this figure. And, you could see why it was so popular. And then it was also very, very scarce. And you could see the new outfit. This sort of like diamond pattern on her, I guess, leggings. Nice little look at this little like piece in the middle that hangs from her belt. Look at all the little kind of detail put in there. Just little touches like that can really make a figure. You have the belt buckle and little tabs, which is where the lightsaber hilts go. I'll show you that in a moment. Great facial sculpt. Now I know there's a new Ahsoka with scuba gear that some people think is even better, but I really like this one. I'm very happy with this. If I find the scuba gear one, I might pick it up just because Ahsoka figures are so hard to come by. Might be a good one just to pick up just for that. And you got this little like braid thing, sort of head ornament. I'm not sure exactly what that is meant to be, but it's pretty cool. Okay. Great articulation. We'll go with that. We got a ball-jointed head, ball and shoulders, ball and elbows, swivel wrists, swivel hips, swivel waist, ball and knees. No ankle articulation, but that's fine. It's better articulation than we're getting now. So, hey, I'll take it. Yeah, definitely great. She does come with her 2 ignited lightsabers, which very nice detail. You have the longer one, and then you have the shorter one, which is really cool. Nice detail on the hilts. I think Ahsoka is the only one that's had a lightsaber hilt like that. It's kind of exclusive to her character, I guess. I could be wrong on that, so don't quote me. Here you see 2 holes, one on either side for the unignited hilts to go. Okay, which we'll show you those in a moment. And here is one there. Okay. Very nice. Nice little intricate details, and here's the other one. You have the sort of short range hilt. This one has a little less detail, but still neat. You got the little switches, little red dot there to show the gadgets on the saber. Very nice. They did a really, really great job with this figure. It's very, very glad to add this to my collection. Also, you'll notice a cloth kama or skirt. It's a female character, so maybe it's a skirt. I don't know. But either way, of course, that helps with mobility and posing the figure, which is it's always good. So really good. It's an interesting thing with female characters. Again, this figure is still going for pretty high on eBay, I believe. It's still kind of a hard figure to find. In fact, I believe Star Wars fan Tommy said this was he said he could pick up like 4 or 5 of these at the time when they were first out. I think they were in large supply in Belgium for some reason. But over here, not so much. It was very tough. It's a weird thing. Now, this is something I've heard from people that are in the business or know people in the business with toy companies. For some reason, they have the idea that female characters are not as popular as, so the female characters get short packed in the cases. So let's say if you have a wave of, say, 5 or 6 figures in a wave, and there's 12 figures in a case, maybe there's 3 of this character, 2 of this character, 2 of this character, and we got the female character, we'll just put 1 in the female character. Which is very weird, because that makes it harder to find, and then the price goes up in the collectible market. Very strange, because the toy companies, and their thinking is that the female characters are less popular, which I don't think is true. They're very popular, and I don't know. It's very weird why they would think that. So because they think that, they get short packed in the cases, and thus makes them harder to find. And then they become even more sought after and more expensive to find. So there's a little tidbit of information for you. So hope you enjoyed this review. As usual, comment, rate, subscribe. And until my next review, and until I get something newer, I may keep dipping back into the archive, so to speak, and reviewing some older figures until I can find some new stuff. But we shall see what comes. So hope you enjoyed this review, and until then, may the Force be with you.